This is FiveMicz Radio, dedicated to the underrated, raw, uncut, uncensored, live with your host, Relay Vision. Okay, listeners' discretion is advised.
Good afternoon, and welcome. This is FiveMicz Fridays. I am your host, Relay Vision. Make sure you check me out on Twitter. That is R3LL3, and that's the number 3. R3LL3 VISION. I want to thank everybody for taking the time out of their day to tune into the show. It is a beautiful, sunny 65 degrees on this beautiful Friday. And to add to this beautiful day, we have a very special guest. She's currently living in Northern Virginia. She is a transitional life coach and an electric motivational speaker, founder of L Rose Garden, and an advocate and thriver of domestic violence. It is my honor to welcome the lovely Miss Latoya Rose. Thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you, Television. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for taking the time. So, how's everything out there in North Virginia? Is it cold out there yet?
Oh my goodness, the weather is beautiful. It's probably about a good 75 degrees. I put on a sweater today, so I'm burning up, and I had to put the AC on for this interview. But no, the weather is beautiful.
Well, that's good. That's definitely good to hear. You know, it's definitely a little cold out here. I got to throw a sweater on myself. You know, my hands, I got a little cold feet and whatnot. But I'll be all right. You know, I'm closer to the water and whatnot. So that's how things.
Okay, that works. Yeah, definitely. Don't freeze yourself, okay?
I hear that. So now, for the people, right? For the people who would like to get to know you a little bit better, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you stand today.
Okay, sure. So, originally I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, graduated from Langston University in Langston, Oklahoma. Went off to graduate school at North Carolina Central University.
Wow.
Lived in Atlanta, started my career working with the blind and vision impaired there, and now I'm here in Northern Virginia. Throughout my life, I have gone through transition after transition after transition, right? I've had good experiences and bad experiences in relationships, friendships, and different things of that nature. So that actually, you know, this year I was searching for, like, who am I and what is my purpose and why am I still here after everything bad? Why am I still here?
Gotcha.
And, you know, God just told me, you know, your gift is transition. You have the gift to help people, to empower them and to keep them motivated during life's transitions. And you have the ability to help people to thrive, not just to survive. And so that, you know, that is who I am. I'm a transitional life coach. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm here to make sure that people understand that life is life. Like, life is not always going to be peach tea. You know, you might have some bitter lemonade, you know.
Absolutely.
But with it, you just work with it. You know what I mean? You just keep going with it. So that's who I am today. And I don't consider myself a survivor of domestic violence. I'm thriving, you know, because even though it took time to get out of those situations, I've had multiple relationships where there was domestic violence.
Wow.
Eventually, like where I'm at now, I'm reflecting on, okay, now the first domestic violence relationship was one thing. The second one is another.
Right.
This last one, I'm like, okay, what is it about me that's attracting people who feel like they can just abuse me?
Right. Those type
what
of
am I putting off? Exactly. What am I putting off to make people think that it's okay to abuse me? And so once I did that self-reflection and started to transform how I perceive life and how I care for myself, you know what I mean, that changed everything.
Wow.
It changed everything for me. So now I'm a thriver. I'm not a survivor, and I teach people how to thrive and to get out of that whole survival mode. It's time to thrive and live and be in the now.
Gotcha. So, you know, through your personal experiences, you decided to take on the role to help empowering victims as well. Could you explain to me a little bit more about what made you get involved when it comes down to helping out other victims?
Well, again, it goes back to the transformation. When I decided that I need to thrive, I need to let go of trying to blame other people or say it's all them, it's all them, it's all them. And I realized what my responsibility was to move forward, and that was to break the silence.
Gotcha.
So in order to break the silence, I researched, and once I moved here to Northern Virginia, see, this move to Northern Virginia has been very historic for me. I moved here to Northern Virginia, and it was like, well, how do I get involved, and how do I, what's my purpose for being here? And then it was like, hey, you have this platform, that platform. You need to get involved in these organizations and help spread the word. And so when I first got involved in September with an organization, Suicide Awareness and Prevention, I started to kind of think about, what pushes people to suicide. I know my last relationship, the abuse was so bad. I remember the very last fight that we had, I tried to escape that fight through suicide, swallowed over 150 aspirin.
Sheesh.
And I woke up butt naked. Yes, I woke up butt naked on his bathroom floor, and he was nowhere to be found. Nor did he call the ambulance. Did he try to take me to the hospital? Nothing. I could not hear. I had absolutely no hearing in my ears, and my vision was so blurry. But during even that experience, I asked God, some people say, I had near-death experience. Yeah, I did too.
Absolutely.
And I asked God, I said, Lord, I don't want to wake up because I don't want him to beat me no more. I don't want to keep going through this. And he said, are you sure? And I said, listen, if you just get me out of this, I won't turn back to him.
Wow.
And I promise you that I will use every ounce of my energy to ensure that no one else has to go through this and feel like they have to commit suicide to escape domestic violence.
Gotcha.
And it was like an immediate comeback to, you know what I'm saying? I'm back alive and I'm awoke. And after that, it was like, okay, this is what I have to do. So when I started looking at community activities that I could get, and service activities that I could be a part of, moving here to Northern Virginia, it was like a no-brainer.
Gotcha.
A no-brainer.
They gave you a lot of avenues in order for you to take part.
Exactly. And there's a couple of organizations here, and I know later on I'll basically highlight those organizations.
Absolutely.
But, next week, starting October 19th, is the actual official awareness week. And the official color of domestic violence awareness is purple. And I love purple, right? So on Thursday, October 22nd, we're painting the town purple. So no matter where you are, to break the silence, make sure you put on some purple. I have on my purple lipstick right now, so I'm really glossy right now.
There you go, looking good, I bet, Well,
that's right, flossing on them.
That's what's up. All right, real quick, we're going to get into this one artist real quick. His name is Jay Lately with I Miss You, featuring Champ Luther Vandross and Della from California. SoundCloud.com/JustLately. Check out his catalog, all the other great music, and we're going to get back with some more questions with Miss Latoya Rose right after this. Stay tuned.
I'm just, say yeah, we can do better. Say yeah, ain't too different, me and you though. No, isn't much, but it's true though. So let's just live through this love.
New scars on your bruised knees. Scared to even ask where they're from. I'm already lost, so don't lose me. I couldn't tell you where we begun. And shit, I probably don't deserve this. Don't tell me that you think that I'm the one. I see the pain in your eyes, though. I wish it wasn't something we had done. Looking at you, hoping you do smile. Wishing that I could hear all that you say. Living our lives like it's the weekend. But I guess it could all change on a Tuesday. Bet that you never could have expected this. But still, please don't ever lose faith. And I know that it's all fucked up. Cause I can fuck it up, but you can't. couldn't tell you if I wanted to, so you can believe whatever you feel like. Never wanted to be the one who had haunted you. Wish you didn't if it didn't feel right. Now I guess we'll never know what we did to you, and even worse, what we still might. But I see you learning to laugh it off. If only it was all that simple in real life. But I'm still hoping you do smile, wishing that they can hear all that you say. But everyone's busy bending their own rules, and to think it's only a Tuesday. Shit, I never would have expected this. Still I'm trying my hardest to never lose faith. Easy to say, but it's hard to deal with. Cause I can fuck it up, but you can't.
You can't blame nothing on nobody but yourself. Yeah. We all go through some shit, ain't perfect, need some help. I know you know it's felt. Emotions get so real, controlling actions. Where's the filter? It's all built up on itself, and you know I'm just we can do better. Let me hear you just say ain't so different, me and you though. Have faith in what you know. Isn't much, but it's true though. So let's just live through this love. So let's just live through this love. So let's just live through this love. And you know, and you know.
This is FiveMicz Radio, live with your host, Relay Vision.
Yeah. This is FiveMicz Radio, FiveMicz Fridays. I am your host, Relay Vision. Talking today with the lovely Miss Latoya Rose, a transitional life coach, a motivational speaker, and an advocate for victims of domestic abuse. Now, Miss Rose, before the interview, I definitely was doing some research, and I was digging up some of the statistics. And according to the NCADV, that's the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, their statistics say that every 9 seconds a woman is abused in the U.S. But it also says that every 20 minutes a person is every minute 20 people are abused by their inmate, actually. So I did some math, and it shows that every 9 seconds, if a woman is abused every 9 seconds, it shows that 7 out of those 20 people per minute is actually is women, and the other 13 is divided between men and children. Now, through those statistics, my question to you is that do you feel that men and children get enough attention when it comes down to domestic abuse as well?
No, I don't. I don't think that men and children get enough attention. And it's quite sad to say no to that. And let me just give you my perspective on it.
Gotcha.
As it relates to men being abused, think about it like this. I was actually thinking about this question last night. And it was revealed to me that if you think about it, so many men are growing up in single-parent homes, right? So they are raised by women. And when they do something wrong, they are chastised by a woman. And so they learn how to submit to a woman. Then, on the flip side, you have women who have been abused and, oh my gosh, Right. And so you have women who, instead of fighting their attacker or instead of doing what I'm telling people to do is thrive, move past it and thrive, they then start to abuse men. And because a man is taught not to hit a woman, right?
Right.
I know you probably grew up. You don't hit a woman.
Absolutely not.
I remixed that. I kind of remixed it. Because some women are putting themselves in this, they standing up to men, and it's like, lady, I know you might be taller than him and everything else, but a woman's not made to, fight a man like that. So